Your Honor, this case has been going for 3 streams now. I request that we finally close it today. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. How's everybody holding up? Back to Ace Attorney! Yay! Hey Yesh, what's up? Are you holding up? All good, I hope? Hope the week's alright so far? Even if it's not, it's okay. It's almost the weekend. We're almost through. And hope everybody is ready, once again, to finish Chapter 3 tonight. I know I am. It's been a while, and I also very much am curious how long the next one will be. Just as long? Even longer? Well, I guess we'll find out soon, huh? It's random acts of rain and wind here, but it's good. Aside of that, today was actually surprisingly warm here. I was going to walk the dog in the evening, and I was checking for the weather, and it said 17 degrees. I was like, surely not. I gotta put a warm jacket on. What a fool I was! Turns out it actually was 17 degrees. I was a bit overdressed, and the sun was already down for a few good hours, so obviously I was doubtful on the truthfulness of the forecast. But yes, once again, back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. What has happened last time? Well, we've investigated some more. We were running around crazy at the general scene of the crime. We've looked through so many areas so thoroughly. Just so much cardio, really. And we found more witnesses, and we found more people that were actually there during the day of the crime. And who knows, we've already had one of them in the court, and something's telling me the second one might show up as well, because boy, was she saucy as hell. Because it sounds absurd for that time of the year. Well, usually, as far as my time here goes, it's fairly warm, like up towards November in this country, because it's rather down south. Last year it was already fairly cold at this time. Here it's like keeps going up and down, up and down. But today was some kind of anomaly. I wonder if we're going to have a very warm Halloween tomorrow as well, but I guess we'll see. And yet another watch streak from Yej, currently on a 7-stream streak. Definitely not more and not less. 7 is the most accurate number here. Alright then, shall we hop in? Continue. We were very uncertain of how our trial is going to go last time. It was getting a bit dangerous to us losing. But believe it or not, we didn't, and we got another extension. And they gave us more time to go investigate with all the new info that came up. From our little friend that's been snooping around the studio. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Caw Law Offices. Here we go. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it.
Well, Mia's gone, I guess. Maya's here, though. Maya?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Hold up, really needed a sip of tea.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. How's the sound, everyone? It seems to be coming in a bit quieter for me today, but do let me know if it's alright for you, if anything needs changing. Examine. How's the sky looking today, Nick? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across this, yeah, still full, still cleaning. The plant, still swollen. The poster, still unchanged. Although they were considering switching it for the samurai one. Who knows, maybe they will. Yep, my desk now. Though Mia's been dropping by a lot recently, maybe it's a shared desk? I don't think there's anything new I can present her. I'm not sure, has she seen this since Mia took over, I wonder? I don't remember. Let's see.
Sorry, I don't know how this will help.
What, the scrapbook? What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized possession.
Wow, impressive! It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV.
These are most taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit.
No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick?
Yeah, whatever you say. Sure. This is Cody's.
Hey, a digital camera? I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days...
I know, right? I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. It's not a toy, it's a real thing! What can we talk about? The Steel Samurai, I presume. Sound as usual, I think? Okay, good. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai suit costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out. And, you know, the whole crime scene actually not being a Studio One, just a reminder for those who forgot.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Oh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was in Studio 2, where the trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Yes? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
WP Powers, right. Yeah, maybe she's finally back from questioning. Okay, to detention center. Oh yeah, and we lost access to Studio One as well, because we had to do a bit of bartering and trading with the security lady. If you remember that. Well, good for us, it's not actually the crime scene, as turns out. So I guess we should be good. October 19th, detention center, visitor's room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. At least he's not sniffing today, so I guess he's better. Right, the producer. That woman. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's got a smoking problem. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. There's definitely something. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Well, you wanna elaborate? Director Sal Manella. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. Better. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Beck and call, rather. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can't imagine him being at her beck and call. Beck and call. Come on! It's an E, not an A. Come on, Rain. No, I can't imagine him jumping. Come on now.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Interesting, we'll keep that in mind. Well, are you just going to shrug at everything I give you, I wonder? Excuse me. Thank you for showing me this, whatever it is. I wish I could be of some kind of help to you. Sorry, Snipping's back. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life. These are the steel... these are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collects all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much of these kids, you know? Hello, Natalia. Welcome to the stream. Even if grumpy, I hope we can cheer you up a bit. Excuse me, I don't know what a digital camera is. What is this sorcery? Okay, I guess we're done here, huh? Oh. Back to studios. It's our last day after all. Oh god, she's back. And alive! I thought she was going to Studio 1 to die. Can I have that card back just in case? October 19th.
The old Winmax sure is quiet today.
Is she alive? Do we poke her with a stick?
You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Yo, she's alive.
Are you? I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. What about the director? Probably also no. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Just to clarify. Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Mia. Don't ask. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this! Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper! My poor old Hammer will never do such a thing! Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible! Can I just go? You know anything about this? Miss Oldback, what do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
Even a little bit? Not at all? No? Okay, I'll leave you to your non-thinking, I guess. About those donuts. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Miss Oldbag, you're slacking? Guard station. Junk food. Donuts. Okay, I would guess nothing new here. Although, once again, everything got unticked. Why do they keep doing that? That just makes things more complicated. Okay, outside studio 1? I guess we'll have to sweep everything again, either way, so let's just do it. Let's just get to it.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone caught him, like the director or the producer?
Good point. Mr. Monkey's still unfixed. Not Mrs. Edgeworth. Get it right. Down this way, the real scene of the crime.
Say, Nick, how did you figure that out again?
Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Aww.
Don't cry. Can't get there anymore. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammers' body. I don't have the card key anymore, so I can't go in there today. Well, time for a sit. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever.
Yeah. What is he, like, 24? As confirmed? Just gotta, you know, check mark everything again. So it does not confuse us. Oh my god, these spots. Hold on. Okay. Back to it. Outside Studio 2. I think, unless... Hold up, let's go to the employee area first. Just to make sure we don't miss anything. And it's the only spot we can go to from there. Employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where they found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching!
Eek!
Ah, great, he's back. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. Wow, what vocabulary. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces of proof. Or whatever you just said. Examine. Hold on. Just doing the old swipperoo. Looks like those electric-powered bikes. You got anything to contribute to this discussion, Gumshoe? Yeah, that grate's still lying there.
Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. I know if they fix it, I just kick it off again.
Poor assistant. I think she gave up. Also, she has a new ultra premium rare card. I think she's too busy drilling over that instead of fixing grates. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Stakes? The stakes are still high? The remains of the employee's lunch. nobody's still cleaning it up. Okay, we've learned how to scroll and zoom around. So there's that. Yep. Candy, normal. Canned spaghetti, normal. Dressing room, normal. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Okay, let's talk to our friend here. This is going to take us back to him. Yep, there it is.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No, everything is in due time, pal. We're waiting, we're timing. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on the plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Yeah, but we already know that. Looks like it. Steak plate found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Keep it. Investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. And I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Well, that's a first for everyone. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oof. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of the sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammers' prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Yeah, and we got the bottle back. Yay. It bears Jack Hammers' fingerprints, obviously. Okay. Can I present anything to him? Other than things he's already seen? I'm guessing I know as much about that as you do, pal. I.e., nothing. Hey, I know a thing or two about these. Amazing. The ignorance is stunning. It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. I'm going back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information today, Detective.
Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it had been anyone but you up there, Powers would be done for by now. Well, thank you. Such kind words coming from you, Detective. Detective, about that bottle. Oh, that. Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed that on my first sweep for evidence. I don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh, haha. Blush. Okay, I think we talked about everything at this point. Yep. He knows nothing. Big old dum-dum. Let's go to the dressing room. Nope, she's back.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Also messing with the, general scene of the crime? You think that's okay? I'll see you in court too, Missy.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Oh, they're canceling it.
What? No!
Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, that stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammers. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Last episode.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
Yeah, just you wait till Cody finds out.
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Here's a bunch of Steel Samurais. Yes. And this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago? Could you tell me what happened 5 years ago then?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault.
Ooh, it's stacking up.
Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer and Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything for Miss Vasquez. Would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows? You know who knows? You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. I'm sure it will be easy. If she'll talk. Yep. Let's examine some more before things are moved. Yep. Still dusty. Still sleepy.
Oh, sorry, I haven't cleaned up here yet.
Don't worry. Our costumes. Anything else we can dig up in the bag? It's Powers' bag.
I put all of WP's personal belongings in here. He'll be able to come pick them up, right?
I'm sure he'll come. Yes. Maybe. If we're successful today. The snacks. The complete set. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. The mirror, the cosmetics, the samurai boogie woogie were remembered.
Wow, you remembered, Nick!
Thanks to you. And the kid. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. Our hair is not quite as spiky as usual. Interesting. Why is that? I guess we go. See, they do add new stuff for us to explore. It doesn't hurt to poke around.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old one bag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
Seems more clean than usual if you ask me. But not for long, I assure you. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Yep. Called it.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up old dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe this rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Sleeping pills? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Or this, or steak. Sleepy pills?
Take that!
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he stole he used those pills? Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, the plot thickens.
She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
Photograph? What am I supposed to do with it? Look at it? Yep, there's the fence. Oh, wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs here. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand, but is it vital evidence that you're holding on to this time again too? You better talk, if it is. She's an accident involving Jack Hammer. Okay, well, we've spoken about pretty much everything. So we can rub this in her face a bit more, I guess.
Poor old Hammer, he was a big star, the biggest. That accident 5 years ago is what did him in. He wanted to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor old silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him.
Very, very interesting. Guess we try to go back to Studio 2. And there she is.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi! H-E-L-L-O!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Hi.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer here. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. Director Manella. Finally, Phoenix speaks up. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh. Oh dear. Yep, this is going as well as usual. Let's see if there's anything new. A light band for moving stuff and equipment around. Looks like it'll run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license. Yeah, still didn't have a license. Do have the badge though. The incinerator. Covered in soot. The plates though, the plates! This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Can't say that I do. Yes, we were, attempted to be convinced of how they didn't have lunch, and yet here's the proof. There's a big 2 painted here. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think if he didn't brought that photograph in.
Don't get all teary-eyed yet.
I'm not. What made you think that? There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. And there's a murder weapon, apparently. Yep, materials.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
I don't know, should we go into the trailer? To talk to Mr. Manella again. Allegedly. Or do we shove some stuff in her face that she's probably going to ignore anyways? She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Because nobody else would look. Yep, not looking.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Hey, look! Look! Link, listen!
Hey, I'm gonna keep trying until I get a reaction. I'm just keep taking things out of my big bag of holding and rubbing it in her face until something snaps. This, surely. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldback, Nick.
Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Yes, I've noticed. I hate her. Don't we all? Okay, on closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. 5 years at the very least. I don't think this is a part of some temporary film set. Well, it was. The door is unlocked. And thus, we move. In. Oh, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it is, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord.
But you were the cause. You presumed him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident.
How are you so sure?
What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I meant. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, as you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
She would do that. So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys!
The Yakuzas are here!
Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Would you like your face to be rearranged? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammers's dirt.
No?
Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. Is it down the Tokyo Bay? So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! I haven't inspected the trailer yet!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Hell yeah! Fuck them up, gotcha!
Oh, not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? I'll mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've wanted to save the light ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Damn it, I didn't expect the trailer! Fuck. Must have been the wind! Yes, and his name is Gumshoe. Hell yeah. Where's Majima when you need one? Good question. Let's save. Looks like we're out of slots. 10 slots? Really, Capcom? Really? At least give me 30. The hell is this shit? Unbelievable. How archaic. I guess it is an old game. Everybody remembering to hydrate, to food check, to meds check, all of that stuff? You're doing it? I need to do it. Hold on. I need to get my mandatory sippies in. With all that dramatic reading. Okay, so it's next day, October 20, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Straight to the courtroom. Hey, Edward, why are you holding up? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Are you sure? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory of this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Just being the edgy boy.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Oh, straight to her, huh? Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Sorry, my intonation is all over the place today.
And she's smoking in the courtroom.
Great. Will the witness state her name and occupation and put the bloody pipe down? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she is guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Here we go. Day of the murder.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate the T-bone steak on the table in front of the trailer game.
Are you quite alright? Even the game is being sus about this.
We found Hammers' body later when we all went to Studio 1. Did you know? That's all.
Who dragged it there? In that case? I have a question about one part of your testimony. Oh? Judge is doing his own cross-examination? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. There's a van at Studio 2.
I mean, yeah.
I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with all the monkey's head toppling over.
That's how they move the body, isn't it? Van added to the court record. The whole van? In my inventory? Wow.
Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it!
Okay. Getting my cue finger ready to press.
Hold it!
At noon, you say? By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4.
Hold
it! Did no one leave during that meeting? No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
Objection!
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oof! And please stop banging on that little desk of yours. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
Hold it!
Come back, Natalia. And then, what happened exactly? I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold it!
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Hold it!
And what were you doing during the time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Double tap. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Keep hitting! Keep hitting! It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Hold it!
Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during the break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Oh, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish it said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she just said. Somewhere.
What do we have that we can throw at her? Other than this, obviously. The van. This has to play into it somewhere, somehow, right? And we already have the health bar, so no fucking around here. A little before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp, it ended at 4. Was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so went to Studio 1. When did she go to Studio 1 exactly? I'm confused. And when did she return? I'm confused even more. Do we bring up Mr. Monkey here somewhere? Like here-ish? She did say that the way was obstructed, but how did they get around the obstruction? Even if they had a van, were they off-roading it or something? There wasn't a whole lot of space to do that. Everything blocked with benches and whatever the hell. Okay. Do I present this? Now?
Objection!
Hello? This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction, Your Honor. How exactly? They aren't, are they? Oops. No, I guess not, huh? Let's see. We haven't looked at this for quite a while, have we? Depth is 230, pierced through the chest by a spear. Was it really though? The picture, the guide map. Like, this is literally the only way to go, isn't it? How? If this shit was blocked. What else? 15-minute break in the meeting. A T-bone steak on the table in front of the train. Find anything? Kind of wish they said more. Yep. I'm thinking. At 12. And there is 4. Something doesn't gel here, does it? Why? Why? When? When did she go?
Hold it!
What exactly was that? She's forgotten. Not gonna try remembering. No think. I would think she makes me pretty angry. So take me to make a break at the T-bone steak. Manila used this one to drive past Case to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. So at 5? I wish they'd give me a bit more to go on with. Something's telling me it's either this or the van. This whole, you know, transition between Studio 1 and 2 and this vague period of time when it happened is throwing everyone off. Because I don't think we can poke holes in anything that, you know, she says while being pressed.
Hold it!
She's pressing me, that's for damn sure. Studio 1. Just throw the photo at her. Get this over with. Enter the trailer before noon. And there's 4. Do I bring up this here? Maybe? This is gonna cost me health, isn't it? Yep. How exactly? They aren't, are they? We're going to die! We're so going to die. It's okay, we gotta save. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Do I bring up the steak? I wonder. Gotta shoot my shot! Until I shot them all. Not to death, obviously. I'm not a murderer.
Objection!
Music stopped. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. The plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Right, there was some indiscrepancies about how they ate or didn't eat the T-bone steak the previous time with Mr. Manella. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh, she's freaking out, Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. During that break, you took your steak and threw it somewhere, like an incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during the break? Killing!
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai?
Picking on salmonella. I bet she cuts the crust of her sandwiches too. Yeah.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. You fucking Yakuza.
Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
Keep hitting those tables, please.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it.
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
I only have half a health bar left. Let's go. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could? You couldn't, could you? The fence. There's always the fence, right? Could you? Could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on the case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon.
Is it the photo?
Take that!
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you will. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too with my fey blood.
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
It was the van? She ran him over? Look him up! No.
Hey, the health bar is not here, so I can pick anything out of the inventory if I want to. Well, the spear is not it, right?
Was it the T-bone?
Minus the steak?
Take that!
Stab him with that!
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything.
Not the sleeping pills, surely.
Take that!
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast.
What a red herring, huh?
Remember that the spear broke during the morning action run. Give me a minute. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. She did. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Thinking about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was it? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Like the previous 5 times you were just shoving random shit at me. Now is the photo?
Take that!
Look at this photograph. You just keep making me say this. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Sorry, Judge. Pardon. Order! Order! If I cannot have orders in this trial... Ah! Help! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright! What is this all about? This is a photograph from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth? You still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence point pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs into the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of 15-minute break? Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. How could I have disposed of the body? Oh, I don't know. Vehicles exist, ahem. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with this body? She couldn't deal with it?
deal with it. I bet she could move it. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body, or I don't know, it has 4 wheels and goes beep beep. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah? Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. And in Studio 1, there were no blood traces. Do you remember that? They probably burnt it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Do we win? So what happened next? Don't question mark me.
I see.
Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. Well, didn't she just say I lose, you win? I just said that. Pay attention, right? Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! Bit anticlimactic. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, I just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. You did it, Vasquez. No further questions. I said it before, but there is 1000% opium in that pipe. She is high as a kite, and I hate her. Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I say it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Then I'll keep slapping the desk. Yeah, damn, to come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Edgeworth? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Well, very well.
Objection!
More objections! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does that make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. The chat objects too. What exactly did you want to hear? What did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning the matter. Huh.
Nick, what did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. After finding the body, let's go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and director's notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Here we go again. Everybody ready to hold it? I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body.
Hold it!
What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Harder! Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well? Then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? Well, that just corroborates that he wasn't the killer. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but I am an idiot and have no logic. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. You were shooting Steel Samurai without Steel Samurai. Poor Powers. Poor sense of logic and lying. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, and then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Just like right now. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, putting at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Harder! Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out. Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot of writing on it, with all these bigwigs and the meeting. I'm sure her professionals have helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and director's notes. The script and your director's notes. Wasn't the script in Studio 1. Unless it was another script, not a copy, that she asked us to ask Manila to bring to her. Meditate on this. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. I misclicked. Oops. We'll come back to it. Hold on.
Hold it!
Click, click, click. Skip, skip, skip. It's harder. Hold on, I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Huh? Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Edgeworth is doing our job for us. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Maybe? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Huh. So, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. She got dirt on him, I bet. His truth worth. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want the Steel Samurai to get cancelled either. He's there. He's on it with Maya. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Hold it!
Get pressed! How did you know about the injury? Weren't you eating in the trailer and never left? How did I know? Sal. He told me he didn't leave either. Sal the director.
Have to find something to peg this on her. You have to find something to peg this on her here. There we go. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Have we not go through all of this already? The citizen was here too. Only Powers was absent. Immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitating. Left the proceedings. Bitch. Went back to the trailer to get the scripts and director's notes. Did we press on this already?
Hold it!
Now, did you know about yeah, I guess we did. Yep. Alright then. This is definitely not going to help. Let's think about it real hard.
Edgeworth, you got anything else to add?
Objection!
I misclicked. I wanted to look into it, not present it. Oh well, 2 points down. Oops. No favors with the judge. So she was with them. The assistant was there too. Call the assistant! She needs to corroborate. I'm thinking. To the trailer and get my script and director's note. I think it's this. I'm just not sure what I can do with this without any actual evidence. Why would she go back to trailer to get her script and director's note? It's just because they're valuable or whatever? Nonsense. Well, yeah, sure, he was quote-unquote injured. Left him behind. Like, if only we had, like, a picture of the quote-unquote crime scene to show the court. And why did you move the body to begin with? And where exactly did you find the body?
Hold it!
Let's hold it again. What time was that? To meet 5 p.m. for the rehearsal. So that was done. 10 minutes. So 4:50? Where are the employees? They weren't there yet. Why? Put in the costume without the help. Calling me boy. I'm very sure what they're getting at here. With whatever evidence I have currently. Taking a nap. So he says. No one got to call him? There's a dead body that obviously he didn't make because he was sleeping. Duh. The other way around. Don't you normally go looking for the missing person? Have to agree with that. Logically speaking, but everyone was a dumbass. He was so unnoticeable. Do I have to present any evidence during these, you know, pressing bits? No, notice he was missing. Powers. Because I don't think there's much in the main line of questioning that we can press. Inside the thing, it was completely silent, then everyone is silent. Dead silence in the court. Unskippable silence.
With everyone so quiet. Powers. Sorry guys, I'm making you sit through all of this again. I gotta find it. So I'm towards the studio. The detective arrests Mr. Powers based on solely the security photo. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. Taken by the security camera. Not the best sense of judgment. Nothing else to use here.
Hold it!
Has to be left out. Not fond of questioning. You were quote-unquote in the meeting. Couldn't have been involved. Covered up. By the professionals. Scripted notes. Don't want to have them still. Yes, not. Came to Studio 1 for rehearsal. So you came for the rehearsal and then you said there was no need for the rehearsal? What? What? Exactly what Edgeworth said. What? Very well. Edgeworth, you wanna help me out here for a sec? Again? Yes. Yes, questioning his career choice. Whatever. You have an explanation? What? Do you fucking have an explanation or not? And then nothing changed. Mr. Hammer, danger, and I put him there. Because she was told. And that's about it. Oh, what can we possibly peg on her? Other than things that we don't have. And the security lady. Yes, I know it's in the inventory, I just don't know what and where to put whatever together. Been scratching my head about that for the past 15 minutes. Didn't you notice? I think we're done with steaks and cars. And potentially the murder weapons as well. Is it this? Somewhere, somehow. Do we put this together with him being asleep so he couldn't have done it? But haven't we already went through that? My guard was absent. Maybe? Oh, fucking no.
Objection!
Your Honor? Not sure to follow. No. Here, lose some more health. Good. We're down to last two. bag. Left out of proceedings. This irks me to no end. And it really does irk Edgeworth as well. But that's where it pretty much trails off. Because she is an asshole. Okay, I'll take a hint. What in the inventory, Natalia? Blow my mind away. Let's peg her together. You didn't do this part, I thought you finished it already. I thought you said you finished the case. Why didn't you take it? Oh my. Oh god. No, I will Google, okay. If anybody else has any ideas. Feel free to voice them. Because apparently everyone is stumped. We're getting high on the fumes. Whatever the hell she's been fumigating with for the past hours. We're hanging by the hair, by the way. In case you were wondering. Do or die. In this case. Mia, come on! Use your ghost powers! Press harder on the trailer? But we did! That's when Edgeworth went off. And that was the end of it.
Hold it!
Do we present something during that, I would assume? A script and your director's notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press. Wait a second. I thought you came to the Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that he wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? I was a murderer after all. Present photo, OG Powers limping to I knew Hammer was injured? But... wait, did that... didn't work? Couldn't they dock me 2 points? I guess I used it at the wrong time?
Objection!
Yep. Edgeworth being a dude bro. Let's do that again. At least I was correct about the evidence, just the wrong time to use it, I suppose. Thank you, Edgeworth. Very graceful. Do you have an explanation? So the prosecution is in the cahoots. No matter, I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. This? Is it this? But I...
Objection!
There you go. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning.
That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, what did you think it was? What did you think it was Mr. Hammer? Why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Got there in the end. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you had Mr. Manella wrong. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he's falling on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you will need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason. It is unclear to the court. He would have squealed. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have a proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighted him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us up to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. Is the judge dense? According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay. Again, last 2 points are flashing. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Is it this picture again? It has to be this picture. What else? What fucking else? Just trying to cover so she doesn't, you know, the rest of this whole thing doesn't blow up in her face. Isn't that it? He was probably going to squeal? Right? Right? You're seeing this? Am I going insane?
Take that!
This is my proof.
And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this.
Fucking hell. Well, we're dead.
And she left. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial.
Uh-oh.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. This is all. This court is adjourned.
We failed! We failed! It's okay, guys. We gotta save. Quick! We gotta catch up! Okay, this time the prosecution is truly ready, and so is the defendant. What was it again? What were the steps? It was so long ago. Yep, the prosecution calls for G. Vasquez. We're finishing this today or bust. Trailer Studios, as everyone here knows. I dislike needless banter, blah blah blah. Come on guys, keep hitting those desks! A little before noon. Again, what were the steps? I forget. Went to the studio, I was fatigued. 2:30, 15-minute break. I'm getting fatigued. Okay, we gotta click through this until we can press. The van. Studio 2. Take him to it. Van added to the record. Let's do it. This is going so well. Do we have to push her and everything again? Press. No T-booms. Sal. Manila. The brake. Didn't need. First was the stick, right? Boop.
Hold it!
Yep. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm sorry. The controls on this, not so good. I will admit. But it is a game, so we don't complain. T-bone steak. Here we go.
Objection!
Yep. Yep. Nah. Uh-huh. There's no steak. The place will clean.
Did you eat the bone? Gonna eat the steak. I knew it all along. You snake. Meeting the Steel Samurai. Yep. 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 That was him. That was her. Except it wasn't him. That's right.
Objection!
They were objecting. Yes. Fascinating. Boring. Battle of wits. Let's go. What was it here again? Steel Samurai Spear. Yes. Good. Yeah. The Samurai Spear was bandaged up. What's the meaning of this? Yep. Yes.
Take that!
Take that. Was fixed. Yep. The security lady. Duct tape. Order. Silence. Once again. Are you over your things and your weapon? Oh, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what? Yeah, I can. I could then, and I can now. It's this fence.
Take that!
So look at this photograph. For the millionth time. Yep. It was an accident. Yep. 5 years ago. And it happened this time too. Has happened again. We're getting there. Guys, we're almost there. I think. It's usually the 3 questionings, isn't it? We're on the 2nd. We're at the Battle of Wits. Very clever. That's right, let's say for the sake of argument. It was found in Studio 1, why not? With the van. Duh. What do you think, I'm stupid? She couldn't deal with it, she had an airway. So guys, how are you enjoying this so far? Other than us failing terribly and having to, you know, click through things.
Take that!
At an exhilarated speed. But again, I used the correct evidence at the wrong time. Oops!
Objection!
Convoluted but cool? Yeah, they're trying to be sneaky about things, aren't they? Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was conspirator? Of course he was. Boy, we've been on this case for quite a while, huh? See? You lose. I win. Case closed. Everybody go home. Stream done. See you guys Saturday. Yep. To kill Jackhammer. Didn't you? Confess! My god, we sure went through a lot of things, haven't we? We're still going. Here's about... You guys been playing anything lately? That being said, While we're witnessing all of this happen again in 4K, well, not really, but close enough. Testify again. So Edgy Boy can get his rocks off again. Yep, almost there. Getting there. I wish there was a quicker way to skip this. Or, you know, more frequent save files, perhaps? Checkpoints, rather? Speaking of repeating things that were said over the past minutes, or rather hours at this point. Edgeworth. Okay, after finding the body, everyone, we're pretty much back. When we found the body, the assistant was there too. Immediately I called the police. The security lady asked me to let out the person. Yep. We got her. We got her this time. Should we just go straight to the end of it? Oops. Click through it. Second to last. First, I think. I think we must press on this, then we present the evidence. Right? Harder. I really hope we didn't have to press on everything as we did previously.
Objection!
Get Edgeworth going. Getting ready to try Atomic Heart, cause it was on Humble Month, this thing with a bunch of stuff. And maybe finish it before December and use code for expansions? Atomic Heart was the multiplayer thing, wasn't it? I think I caught a glimpse of somebody else playing it. Like with one eyeball. Yeah, so Edgeworth, consider maybe joining the defendant side next case. How does that sound? You seem to be doing pretty well. Join the party with Maya and myself. Okay, here we go. The Limp! I present The Limp! I just think it's very little funny. I mean, the Steel Samurai, it wasn't Will Powers, it was Jack Hammer. Display yourself! Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his foot. But he pretended because he didn't injure himself. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. As we're almost there. Mr. Manila was the one, was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Don't know about that, I think it's single player? Huh, I might be misremembering things then. You saw him limping. Or maybe I confused it for another game. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Yep, he went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You met him, you saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Almost caught up. How many minutes of clicking was it? I wonder. I guess I'll see in the VOD and it's gonna be an embarrassing amount of time. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well, I have a question for you. Are the real killers always so slimy? Why in the world would I want to kill him? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason. It is unclear to the court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? So she had no motive. I guess. Is where we slipped.
Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away, but what?
But what proof could I possibly have?
I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one, figure this one.
Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Well, it's not the obvious, as it turns out, thing. Murder weapon. Break in the staff. Walk the path. Today's photos of every victory scene, every battle, the Steel Samurai as well. New digital camera. Cody, still learning to use it. Jackhammers the sprint. On the pill. Steak. It must have pissed her off so much that she didn't have the steak. She really had to kill someone that day. It was just a terrible off day for her. I mean, this is the thing that makes sense. But apparently, it is not. But have you guys seen this cool badge? No? Is it the pills? Looks like a cookie. What, the badge? Is this the motive? Again, this is screaming at me. This is obviously the motive. But it isn't. It's a very tiny cookie in that case. Hell yeah. This has the evidence that he done did it. It was the monkey, wasn't it? Oh, what's the logical conclusion here? Could it be the sleeping pill powder? Could it be this again? She just really fucking hated that Steel Samurai. I'm stumped.
Take that!
Psst, Maya, look. This is it.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick? And why are you whispering?
I was just testing it out on you.
Well, I'm afraid your test results are negative.
Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Hurry up with it! We have a certain tempo we have to maintain here. Well, I'm sorry, but that tempo has long been fucked. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Right.
here goes. I present to the court the evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. It didn't cost me any points this time, somehow. If you wait long enough, I wonder if they just have pity on you. I know what it is. Unfortunately, now I can't solve it myself. What? I sense a contradiction in that statement. Well, it's not this, and it's not that. Could it be the murder weapon? Well, I don't know. Even if you do, because you read the walkthrough. Is it because he lost? And nobody must witness Steel Samurai's loss? At this point, I'm just about to go through every single thing in the inventory before we win.
Take that!
Take that. Smile, look, this is it! Yeah, they don't seem to care if I just use whatever items anymore, so here goes. Whatever. It's the point and click logic. Until it clicks. It's the murder weapon! Maya, look! Look! Because apparently I'm too stupid to figure this out myself. Well, it's most of it. We've showed this, we've showed that, we've showed this, we've showed this. Basically everything under the sun. It was you who broke Mr. Monkey's head. And you didn't want to face consequences because that shit is expensive. I am confused as to why they docked me the points last time. It's a digital camera. You were pretty impressed by it last time, weren't you? Why now? It's made of paper, and it's not what we have already, most of what we've just shown, right? So, whatever remains is guide map, and this. Is it the autopsy? Maya, look! This autopsy hasn't been updated in, quite a while, actually. For a change. Here's another thing made of paper. What? We've showed every single possible thing made of paper by now. Every one of them. Is it the paper plate? Enjoy! Just digging through my inventory. Who cares about the pace?
Take that!
We've already showed it last time, and it was not correct. Right, aren't we? Like we showed this half hour ago. Literally. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated the downfall. You didn't like me bringing it up last time, so why... what now? Have no reason. Well, that was a good source of income for me. Why? There we go. So she had no motive. Had she now? Or we revealed the incorrect evidence last time. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. Finally, she stopped smoking. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call the ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No, no! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die! Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Can we go now? That's it. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12, defendant lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. You wasted so much of my time. I'm just so glad. Was it Phoenix? I'm sorry. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright! Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know. Show evidence? I don't know. Actually, is it because he was miffed that he wasn't the one in the spotlight anymore? The album? That's what I was thinking. Maybe? Is this gonna make him even more upset? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because the children loved him. Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. If he could have just told me, I would have changed the places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. Oh boy, am I. So am I. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh? Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Are you sure it's not getting canned? I can't wait to get back into the sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Hello. Good work out there. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you didn't step in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Called it! Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with uncertainty. Unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. And those kind of... aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in... They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me ever again. That's what I came to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if! They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick! Tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. There it is!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant?
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Wait, he's playing the Pink Princess? Hell yeah!
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Hi. You alright? The end. Boy. Was that a blunder or what? A brand new episode has been added. And it has a bird in it. Aren't you excited? Saving content. Yes. Save it again. Just to be safe. Yes. Will it let me leave? Or we'll have to see a bit of a spoilie for the next case? Cause, I don't think I can skip. Nope, I can't. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal! Dwarf, no. December 25, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Cola offices. Psych! We're quitting out of this. Now that you got the hook. It's like next time on Ace Attorney. The Saturday on Combat Sandwich. Wrong. The Saturday on Combat Sandwich, we're starting a new game. And Ace Attorney will be, as you might have already figured out, Tuesdays and Thursdays until we're done with it. So, I hope that's a good pace, because again, I have no clue of how long the preceding cases will be, but after we're done with the one we just saw a little teaser into, that's gonna be halfway through the game. Excited? Excited to see whatever the heck happens to Edgeworth? If you're not, then, well, I don't know what to say. He seems to be warming up to us. Have we been warmed before? All the breadcrumbs. All the breadcrumbs are starting to stack up. Good. This time this didn't blow my ears off. Good volume. Alright then, again guys, I'm sorry we kinda had to go through 1/4 of the chapter, clicking through and then just kinda goofing and missing the point where we had to push things, and that just kinda took an entire half hour, if not more. I hope it wasn't more, but it most likely was just about that. But yeah, chapter 3, done and dusted, finally. Again, on Saturday, new game that will be going through Saturdays from here on out. Hope you are excited for that as well. Yeah, Tuesday, back to Ace Attorney with chapter 4. Be there or be square. Could be a bit louder. Yeah, with you guys giving me jump scares, I think this is the perfect volume. Sorry. Maybe I'll crank it up by 5% at maximum. Anyways, take care of yourselves, everyone. Hope you have a lovely rest of the week and an even lovelier start of the weekend. I cannot talk anymore, did you notice? And I'll see you with the new game on Saturday, as I've already mentioned about 5 times today. Right? Then? Alright, then. Goodbye for now. And see you later. Cheers!